A rival character exists to inspire you. In video games, RPGs especially, you are constantly monitoring your progress. So what happens when the game puts in a separate character who exists to test you? While you adventure, they are always there, always riding ahead or following your coattails. Today I thought I'd compare and contrast two of my personal favorite rival characters in gaming and go in depths on this trope. We're looking at Pokemon's rival Blue and Kingdom Hearts' rival Riku. Let's begin. As you go throughout the Pokemon game, there is a person who is always standing beside you. Literally, as you're obtaining your first Pokemon, he is standing right beside you. This character is named Blue. Throughout the game, he occasionally shows up, challenges you in battle, taunts you, and more or less just annoys you throughout your journey. The Pokemon series has used this trope a couple of times since then, but they never quite got it right like they had in the original games. See, there's one problem with having a rival in a Pokemon game. In a Pokemon game, you're essentially not supposed to ever lose within the terms of the story. And rival characters like Riku, for instance, they're meant to seem better than you are. Blue, however, is an annoying poor sport who you slap around every once in a while, and you might have killed his Raticate or something. And that's all Blue is. He's just a kid who's never gonna be as good as you. He's nothing but a... Wait, Blue beat the Elite Four? Blue is the champion? What the fuck is going... So in the game's ultimate twist, the final boss turns out to be Blue, who out of fucking nowhere leaped ahead of you on the quest to become a Pokemon Master, and he took the ultimate glory before you did. This single moment is what makes this character. The Pokemon games give you the ultimate high experience of making you feel like the hot shit 10-year-old that you are. Like I said, you beat everyone in order to progress the story. You're the only character who can catch these legendary Pokemon, and you're a lot better than every other pathetic trainer who tries to fight you. But then Blue comes around, and the guy who's verbally shit on you this entire game, he steals your moment. As far as rivals go, this breaks the norm. Rather than always getting beaten down by your rival, you always beat Blue. But then, in one moment, all of that changes. And in the sequel, we see him evolve into what all rival characters turn into eventually, which is a cool bro character. He's a gym leader, and he's a lot less douchey. In the end, all Blue really does is taunt you. He never, until the end of the game, actually makes progress in beating you or insulting you. But after all this taunting, it's finally led up to something, and that ignites the final battle. But that's just one way to make a rival. We can find another rival when we move over to Kingdom Hearts, the land of Disney, Final Fantasy, and a hatred for the number 3 that's even stronger than Valve. In Kingdom Hearts, you are quickly introduced to your two best friends, Riku and Kairi. Kairi is your childhood sweetheart who you may or may not have a big old crush on. And Riku is a fucking asshole. So let's just go over my Kingdom Hearts experience as a child. I was a little kid, minding my own business, enjoying my little island adventure life, you know, challenging the other kids to fights, trying to get with Kairi, you know, the usual. And here comes Swaggy McSwagger Swag Pants Riku. Every time I walked up to his little island and challenged him to a fight, he would whoop my ass. I challenged him to a race, he destroys me. But oh wait, when you challenge him to a race, he makes it personal. He says,
if I win, I'm captain. And if you win,
I get to share the Palpu with Kairi.
huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kairi.
Wait a minute.
well shit Riku, way to turn my preteen hasn't been laid yet mind into panic as I try to beat you in a race that I don't even know how it works yet. And the fucked up thing, when you lose and you think he's gonna get with Kyrie, he's just like, "Oh no, I was just kidding, tee-hee." Well, way to play with my emotions, pal. Fun fact, when I replayed the game and beat him in the race, I was even more pissed off when again, he just threw my victory in my face and all was revealed to just be a prank bro. But he gets whisked away, and you know what? His big scene, the heartstrings were pulled. I missed him when he got pulled away from the island. Then you play over a third of the game and you don't even see him. And yeah, I was looking for his ass. Where did he go? And then he shows up. Him and his cool attitude just show up on a planet that you've already been to. You talk, he kind of teases you, and then he leaves. That's it. You spent however many hours trying to find him, and then he's just kind of like, oh, whatever. And you kind of agree with Sora. You think, hey, it's not a huge deal. Sure, it was a dick move, but at least he's not evil. It's not like he joined the bad guys and assisted them in kidnapping Kyrie. Oh wait, he totally did that. Well, okay then, you think. That's okay. We just gotta take Riku down. We're much stronger now. The one way to beat Riku is to beat him like any other bad guy. You walk up to him, you whip out your Keyblade, and then he takes your Keyblade. Yep, apparently Riku is so cool. He is the true Keyblade master and just naps up the one thing that makes you special. And he takes your friends for good measure. Ugh, Riku makes me mad. So Kingdom Hearts takes this rival into a unique direction. They use all of this heat that they gain for this character, and then they kind of just give that to the game's main bad guy who reveals himself and happen to, be controlling Riku. Riku actually comes around in the end, and he evolves what every rival character evolves into, and that is the bro friend character. Riku as a rival fills the criteria beautifully for a character who beneath the surface isn't all that interesting, but what Riku does is what's interesting. He makes you hate him, he makes you love him, and he most importantly challenges you. During those fights, he pulled more emotion out of me than a normal boss battle. And that's what a rival is meant to do. I hope today's video showed two very different ways a rival character could play out. I noticed a lot of my favorite stories have rival characters, so maybe I have a fondness for the trope. I want to know your past experiences with rivals. What characters made you push harder or get more invested? I want to know down below. Please let me know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, there will be links down below if you feel like supporting this channel and more videos like this. And I just want to say, again, thank you for watching. And with that, I leave you.